Hi, it's Vivi here, and back with another speed paint video for this year's series that I would like to call 12 months, 12 calendar illustrations. So if you haven't watched it yet, there had been two previous videos on January and February art pieces. So if possible, please go and check it out if you're interested. And as a bonus, I also wanted to record a voiceover to maybe in the future documenting my thoughts and maybe tips and tricks for everyone watching. But well, you can also just consider this as a random rambling about my own experience. But anyway, initially, I started this series because I like the idea of making calendar from a lot of artists on X, formerly Twitter, while also wanting to further my drawing skills on character portraits. This particular artwork for March was actually sketched from a stream that I did during February. I will put up a pop-up card for that stream right in the corner, so please check out the idea sketching process in real time too. I was actually inspired by a character named Hina in a gacha game called Blue Archive. She was released recently in her dress costume alongside with other characters in the game. Maybe because of the dress, or mainly because of the back exposed dress, that I wanted to draw one for my character, in this case Ace too. Anyway, since the main focus of this piece would be exposing the back and emphasize the curves of my character Ace, I decided to draw from behind with the character looking at the viewer. But what about the expression? Her overall personality is all about avoidance. So in this case, although she herself is wearing such a dress, she is quite shy to meet with the viewer's eyes. Hence, I added some stroke on her cheek, curved down her brows, and make the expression more puzzled. You can, however, interpret however you like. But that was the basic mood that I have picked for my character. After the second layered sketch, to put more detailed in, I start the line art process. Most of my artwork up until recently are all rendered in a different way, but for this series I have chosen the comic or manga style with a sort of ink pen type that really defines and separates the line art and the color. I would also be choosing one main color to use and bring up the contrast and make the illustrations more captivating, I suppose. In addition, I put more heavy strokes for the outline precisely for that purpose. After the line art is done, I can finally go to the easiest sort of part, that is to fill in the color. And in this case, a crimson red dress with a ribbon on her smooth, silky skin. So, the hair, the skin, and the dress, I always try to put them in separate layers or folders if possible for easier shading workflow and maybe if needed something later on. After that, since on some of the part from the second sketch that I did had some interesting textures, I decided to keep some of it for the final artwork. Of course, not all of it are suitable, and you will eventually need to go back through it again to quality check everything by yourself. So yeah. Also, I tried to put some extra color lines into the hair to make it more flowy, I guess. After all that, it is the additional detailed and the filter effects. In here, I used the noise for the texture of the illustration along with a RGB color shift materials. And even after all that, I was still not satisfied with the final result, so I went back to the folder and looked in detail all of it again and again and again and once more till I can no longer add or change or do anything else. But yes, to bring in the unity with the two previous artwork, I also copied the gradient folder and put it here, making the overall color of the illustration slightly change. And that was it, the calendar illustration for March of 2024, featuring my dearest Ace in a crimson red dress, as I would put it. I'm proud of this one, and I hope you enjoy it too. You can download the calendar on my Twitter or X account, and if possible, please like, subscribe, and share. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And please have a nice day. Vivian, signing off.